Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I review the latest episodes of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. Today, I'm going to talk about Season 2 Episode 8, titled Under the Cloak of War, which was a game-changing episode for the series. If you haven't watched it yet, be warned, there will be huge spoilers ahead. The episode starts with the Enterprise being assigned to escort a Klingon ambassador named. Before continue, I request you to subscribe our channel and press on the bell icon button for new videos notifications on time. Dakra, who claims to have defected from the Empire and joined the Federation. He is hailed as a hero and a peacemaker by Captain Pike and most of the crew, but not everyone is happy to see him. Especially not Dr. Mbenga and Nurse Chapel, who served together in the Klingon War and have some horrific memories of what happened on the moon of Jagal. We learned through flashbacks that Mbenga and Chapel were part of a medical team that was captured by the Klingons and tortured by Dakra himself, who was then known as the Butcher of Jagal. He injected them with a substance called Fort, which made them go berserk and fight each other to the death. Mbenga and Chapel managed to survive by working together and escaping, but they lost many friends and colleagues in the process. Back in the present, Mbenga and Chapel are shocked and enraged to see Dakra on their ship, and they don't believe his story of redemption. They confront him in sickbay, where he admits that he lied about his defection, but claims that he did it for a greater cause, to end the war and bring peace to both sides. He says that he regrets his past actions, but that he had to do them to survive in a brutal regime. He also says that he knows what Kavort did to them, and that he has a cure for it. Mbenga and Chapel are skeptical, but they agree to take the cure, hoping to get rid of their nightmares and flashbacks. However, things go horribly wrong when they inject themselves with the cure. Instead of calming them down, it triggers another Kavort episode, making them violent and paranoid. They attack Dakra, who fights back with his hidden dagger. A bloody brawl ensues, which is interrupted by Pike and Spock, who rush in to stop them. The episode ends with a cliffhanger. We don't know who survived the fight or who is telling the truth. Was Dakra really a changed man or a cunning spy? Was he trying to help Mbenga and Chapel or harm them? And what will happen to them now that they have unleashed their inner demons? This episode was a game-changing episode for Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, which usually focuses on exploration and discovery rather than war and violence. It showed us a darker side of the Federation's history and how it affected some of our favorite characters. It also raised some moral questions about forgiveness, redemption, and justice. So, why do I think this episode was game-changing? Well, for several reasons. First of all, it revealed some shocking secrets about Mbenga and Chapel's pasts and how they were involved in some brutal acts during the war. It also showed how they still struggle with their trauma and guilt, and how they cope with it differently. Mbenga is driven by anger and revenge, while Chapel is driven by compassion and forgiveness. This episode challenged their friendship and their loyalty to each other. Secondly, this episode introduced a new threat to the Federation: Dakra. Whether he is a spy or not, he is clearly dangerous and unpredictable. He has access to some powerful weapons and secrets that could harm both sides. He also has a personal vendetta against Mbenga and Chapel, which could lead him to target them again. This episode left us wondering what his true motives are and what he will do next. Thirdly, this episode set up some potential conflicts for the future of the series. It showed how the Klingon War has left some scars on the crew of the Enterprise and how they have different opinions and feelings about it. It also showed how Pike's trust in Dakra could backfire on him and how Spock's logic could clash with his emotions. This episode tested their relationships and their values. Overall, I think this episode was amazing. It was intense and shocking, but also deep and meaningful. It was a great example of how Star Trek can tackle serious issues while still being entertaining and engaging. It was one of the best episodes of Strange New Worlds so far. What about you? What did you think of this episode? Did you like it or hate it? Do you agree or disagree with me? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.